What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. Guys, remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. And of course, when you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember, there's a super thanks feature on all of my videos right there by the like, dislike, share, download. It's there if you want to contribute to the channel. You know, it's funny because I'm thinking about my son's college fund. You know, when I started doing these videos, he was little more than about 7 years old. And now I'm talking about college and all this stuff. It's weird, man, time is. But thank you for anything you want to give. Thank you to everyone who has given. I greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate you being here in general, guys. All right, listen, let's talk about Angela Bassett. Yes, the fine Angela Bassett, who ages like fine wine. Yes, she does. Damn, I would love to. Anyway, Angela Bassett, you guys know that she talked about Wakanda Forever and how she didn't necessarily agree with some of the creative choices that were made with this movie. Now, of course, I don't agree with a lot of the creative choices that was made in the movie either, but I'm Mr. Coon for that. I don't support black cinema for that. But Angela Bassett also had her issues. Okay, so let's talk about Angela Bassett, because apparently Angela Bassett gets a pass. She can feel how she wants to. Angela Bassett is a great actress. Didn't she play Tina Turner at one point? What's love got to do? Yes, she did. Eat the cake, anime. So anyway, there's this article here that I'm reading from that was on Yahoo.com, and it says, Angela Bassett says Black Panther Wakanda Forever scene featuring Queen Ramonda with a major new character was cut. It was cut! And it says here, director Ryan Coogler made Black Panther Wakanda Forever a special experience for audiences after Chadwick Boseman's tragic death in 2020, as T'Challa's family grapple with the King's passing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But while Shuri grieves her brother, she later learns in the mid-credits scene that T'Challa, spoiler alert, everyone should have heard this by now, but spoiler alert, T'Challa, the king of Wakanda, okay, secretly had a little jump-off son with his chick, Nakia, not his wife. This is a king, okay, had a little, oops baby with Nakia called Toussaint, who was played by Divine Love Kanadu Sun. All right. Co-star Angela Bassett recently told Variety's Awards Circuit podcast that she filmed a scene in which Ramonda meets Toussaint with Nakia introducing her as his Nana. Nana. Isn't that nice? Just like every other hood grandmother. Nana. She's a queen. Nana. And it was meant to show up much earlier on in the film. Bassett loved working with Kanadu Sun on the short scene, calling him a precious little angel. She said, I filmed a scene. I did, but cutting room floor, readjusting and reshaping it. What does Ramonda say? Oh, Shuri, there's something that I need to tell you. Now, fans will remember that Ramonda never gets to finish her sentence because, spoiler alert, that's when Namor starts his assault on Wakanda. Bassett said, I went to Haiti. Of course, I met him. I was introduced to him. But it wound up on the cutting room floor. Now, Bassett explained that the scene was left out to make it a surprise for the audience and to Shuri when T'Challa's son was revealed at the end of the movie. Considering the film starts with T'Challa's death, it's a powerful choice to bookend that by introducing his son in the final moments. Bassett called the move the right way to go and the perfect way to go about it. Bassett also touched on Ramonda's death in the sequel, noting that she was upset with the decision to kill off the Queen. Pay attention. She said, I was not happy about that. I was not pleased. I was so shocked. I was just mortified, she says. It's like they gave you the greatest gift and then they snatched it away. Angela Bassett did not want her character to die. She felt like the character had more to do, like there was more story to tell. Go figure. The star also debated whether to voice her concerns about the decision to Coogler, and she ultimately decided to tell him. Of course, you can't stop a black woman from speaking her mind. So Angela Bassett went to him and said, well, part of me was like, okay, don't say anything, be strong. Then the other part of me was like, listen, I gotta let him know that I don't like this at all. And why? and don't do this. For the love of Ramonda was so real and heartfelt, but you know, they always kill the heart and soul. Woo! Now there it is, right there. Put your finger right on it, right there. Boom! That's the point right there. She says, the love of Ramonda was so real and heartfelt, but you know, they always kill the heart and soul. Wow. What are you talking about, Angela Bassett? Now, if you substitute the name T'Challa, the love for T'Challa was so real and heartfelt, but you know, they always kill the heart and soul. So, one thing we know about Angela Bassett that people like to speculate about Chadwick Boseman is that she would not want her character to end. She's speaking this while she has the chance to do it. Unfortunately, that decision has already been made. I think it's a sucky decision that they made to kill her. After all, this movie was billed as something of an honoring of Chadwick Boseman. Why you would go the extra mile to kill the character of Ramonda is very confusing to me. And I've heard a lot of people talk about this as well. And Angela Bassett did not and does not appreciate that. But once again, the creatives of, and I use that term loosely, the creatives of Wakanda Forever and the MCU made their decisions for their own reasons. I believe they're trying to be manipulative of the audiences, in particular the black audience. And I feel that this is what this movie was. And I think as time goes on, you're going to see that. You're going to see more people talking about that. And that's the aggravating thing about stories like this, because it always tends to happen after the project is done, after the NDA or whatever is lifted. Okay, they can only say so much while the project is going on. It's all great. This is the best. You're going to love it. But afterwards is when they tell the truth about how they actually felt about it. Those of us who are in the audience, we signed no such agreement. Okay, we're free to say however we feel. And this is the problem that people like me face, because when I point something out, oh, I don't like that decision, I don't think it's going to work, other people are like, why don't you just shut up and watch the movie? Why do you have to ruin it for the rest of us? We're just saying how we feel. And as it turns out, the actors and the people involved, of course, they're individuals. They're not all on board either. Nothing is above criticism, as you can see right here. So Angela Bassett, I just happen to think it's interesting the way that she worded that they always, she said, that's the way it is. They always kill the heart and the soul. That is a deep, deep statement, because what is current Hollywood these days, if not heartless and soulless? So guys, make of that what you will. I'm pretty interested in what you have to say about this. Do you agree with her assessment? Did you have a problem with Queen Ramonda dying in this? Did you feel it was the right way to go? Angela Bassett, you know how she feels. Unfortunately, Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us to tell us how he feels about it, but you guys know my feelings on it. I don't think he would have appreciated the killing of his actual character. Not his son, not his namesake, but the real T'Challa. Anyway, guys, you can get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Like I said before, I appreciate your views. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.